My name is Kiel Yu, also known as KJ Trades. I am 19 years old. I am a sophomore in college, and I've been trading since my sophomore year of high school, transitioning into my junior year. And I just wanted to come on here, pretty much no editing in this video except for the thumbnail, and talk about my story, where I was that sophomore year, what I was striving for, to now kind of where I'm at, what I'm doing, and stuff like that. So, sophomore year, um, that's kind of when my online entrepreneurship journey kind of started. I first started drop shipping with my best friend, and from there I drastically failed because I quit. And it was pretty interesting though. I started a brand about lights and like LED lights and stuff for your car, for your room, stuff like that. And I thought it was pretty cool, but I only got two sales. And then from there, I quit because I was like, you know what? I want things quick. I'm just going to give up and then look for something else. So from there, I went to SMMA, Social Media Marketing Agency. That was around my, I'd say, mid sophomore year. And I thought that was going to be it. I remember hiring a couple media buyers. I was just like ready for them to do calls, me doing the outreach to the businesses. I literally did like, I think it was like 20 calls a day, which I don't know if that's a lot, but I try to do a lot of calls a day, just trying to make it work. I remember calling businesses, they would clown on me because my voice was pretty much, I was a squeaker, bro. I was like 16 years old. I just wanted to make it work somehow, right? And then from there, um, I pretty much I gave up, and so did my friend. And then he went on to producing. Now he's Ken Carson's producer, and I, or one of his producers. And I, funny story. So how I got into day trading was I went to this gym named Crunch with one of my best friends at the time, and then this guy comes up to us and is pretty much just pitching his services about trading. He's like, "Oh, I can teach you how to day trade, how to make money online at your house." And I was like, "Oh, shoot, that's pretty cool, whatever." I signed in, gave him my phone number. I bought his course. It was like $15 a month. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll just do that. And at the time, I remember I was detailing cars, and I also worked at this. I pretty much volunteered there, but it was pretty much a job because I was there every single day, at the cafeteria, cleaning, busing, and stuff like that. And once I did that, I was, pretty much just bought in because I got into his course. I invested in that, and I was just like, you know what, this is it. I had no idea what I was doing. I actually pretty much got scammed watching the Trading Geek and paid for his service for him to teach me just trend lines and dumb stuff. And then I got kind of mad because I was cooked. I was lost. And so from there, that's when I got into ICT's concepts. I was obsessed. This was around I think my junior year, beginning of junior year, summer into junior. And so I wanted to make it so bad. I did everything I could. I spent hours and hours and hours on calls with my friends. You probably know them, Jevin, Will, and all these people, even Adonomics. I was just like, I was locked in. I wanted this so bad. And so once I did that, I realized, I was like, hold on, I can do this. I can do this. I realized that the competition wasn't against all these billions of people trading, but it was against me. It was on my own psychology. And at the time, I remember I just wanted to make money sheerly for cars, sheerly for watches, sheerly for stuff like that. Just cool stuff, I guess, going out to nice places, spending money there. But I did not realize that that was not my purpose. So transitioning into my senior year, I think I was profitable for like a couple months by then, which was last year. Yeah, a couple months turning into a year by then. And I would make roughly like $5,000 a month around that time. Um, and so I thought I was living the life. I mean, I was like, let's go, like this is amazing, stuff like that, right? And so later on, everything in trading was going well, but everything in my real life was not doing so well. And so I found myself lost. I then realized that money will never make you happy, it won't satisfy you. And when I went on that dark hole with myself, with my family, and like my friends, and just everything in general, failing school, literally failed all my classes. Right now in college, I'm taking, what is it called? I'm retaking these classes, and I'm in, what's it called? I forget the name, whatever. But I was pretty much just giving up. That is when I met the Lord. When you're at your lowest, you have no one else to turn to but God. And so what I did is that I was curious. It brought me curiosity because I would see the people that seek the Lord, and I'd see how happy they are. I'd see all this interest, and it gave me that spike of curiosity that I needed and that I knew I longed for. Because I would look at these people, and it seemed as if, you know, not that they had it figured out, but that they knew that they had a father that would take care of them through anything. Okay. And once I realized that, that's when everything kind of changed, because I started seeking the Lord, actively seeking Him through the sacraments, through going to my friends, talking to them, talking to my brother. He's knowledge. He has so much knowledge within the faith, even church history and everything like that. And so that just intrigued me. That brought me a lot of joy, because I'm not talking about joy. I'm talking about happiness, lasting happiness. And from there, I remember at that time, everything in life was going good. But then everything in trading was going kind of rocky. I remember that month was extremely choppy. I blew a lot of funded accounts and just trying to get to max allocation and stuff like that. And it was just very rough. And so once I realized that I had to seek the Lord more than I was seeking trading, that's when everything else changed. That's when everything had a turn for me. And so here we are now. I'm not saying now is perfect, but it's a work in progress, and I'm going at it day by day with God, knowing that He has my back. And here we are, max allocation on my on Alpha Futures. Just racked in, I think, how much is it? $13,000 in the month. Thank God. I haven't withdrawn all of it, but I have a nice buffer building. And I now have 3 advanced accounts that are $200 away from passing. Once I blow these qualified zeros, then I'll get onto those, and we can, all glory to God, do even more. But that just goes to show, don't lose sight of the Lord. He has everything in control. Everything in control. Nothing happens without Him, like, being there for you. And it just makes me realize, like, right now, I'm not gonna lie, I've been at a kind of decline in my prayer and just living day by day for Him. But I know that we will keep on going, keep on pursuing, and keep on pushing. Um, so yeah, it's been pretty good recently. I just wanted to make this video. I don't even know how long this is, but I just wanted to make this video to kind of show you guys that it's okay, that God is on your side, and that I am praying for all of you guys, and it's 100% possible. I am a random 19-year-old from Florida. If I can do it, you can too. I promise. Nothing special about me. I just wanted it bad enough, and I knew that, you know, He's my Father, and that He loves me. He knows what's best for me, and that all these downs are there so I can realize and come back to Him, as my Father. So I hope this video helps. I'm really praying for all of you guys. I want you guys to win, because it is possible. Okay? I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.